All right. I can't believe this. So I was definitely live. I can't believe I was live. So okay, sorry. So people, Michail Antonio, solid performance from Michail Antonio. I'm sorry about that. I thought I was live, but actually it wasn't live. So Michail Antonio back with a brace, scoring a brace against Burnley. West Ham lost their last two games against Newcastle and also Chelsea Football Club. But guess what? They turn around and they got it right this time around with the return of the main man in the team, Michail Antonio. Solid performance from Michail Antonio, I can tell you. I apologize for that earlier because I didn't even know I was live. But it was an exceptional performance, I would say. And for someone who's at 100% fit, that was definitely a standout performance in my perspective. I told people that it's possible that he could be the best striker in CONCACAF right now, but what am I? But anyways, we're going to go into his stats and to evaluate his performance. But this was a significant victory for them. 3 points shy of Chelsea, 3 points shy of a Champions League position, but definitely he will be playing in Europe next season in accordance to how the team, the table, the Premier League table sets up right now. He will be playing Champions League next season, so we're going to see into that. But people smash the like button as you're here. Mr. Robinson said, big up Mr. Robinson. Thank you for coming in. Big performance. Really big performance from you as well. For someone who's just coming back off injury, playing a full 90 minutes, people. What? Come on, think about it. 90 minutes just returning from injury, and he was capable of playing the full 90 minutes. That has some significance to it. So we're going to go into his performance, and we're going to evaluate his performance and see how well he does. Durant said, I should have seen a world class. Big up O'Neill. I should have seen a world class player, but it was obviously it was a really good performance. Mr. Primo Vision said, big baller. People, I was impressed. As you guys can see, West Ham, David Moyes deployed his team in a 4-2-3-1 formation with Michail Antonio leading the line. Right behind him, he had Jesse Lingard, Fornals, and also Said Benrahma. But he had a lot of support. He had 3 creative players behind of him, and these are well technical players that can do damage, players that can really do a lot of damage. So we're going to go a bit further into it. We're going to look at his performance. 9.0 sofa score rating, people. Perfect sofa score ratings. Scoring 2 goals, scoring a brace, as you guys can see. We're going to go and evaluate his performance, and we're going to see how that goes. But thank you everyone who's coming in. As I can say, people, big performance from Michail Antonio right here. And let's look into it. Let's look into his stats and see how he racks up the stats. Look at his heat map, people. As you guys can see, his heat map. Let's see. Hopefully it's coming up. So this is his heat map, people. As I said, sofa score ratings is 9. Look at that. He was actually doing a lot of this, engaging a lot of counter, a lot of the physical aspect of the game. So we want to run through some of his stats and see how best we can evaluate the statistical element of how his performance. Big up Delano, thank you for joining as well. Big up Mr. Primo Vision. A lot of respect to everyone who is tuning in right now. We're going to run through Michail Antonio's performance. We're going to do a bit of evaluation and see how well we can evaluate his performance. So he played a total of 90 minutes. And as I said before, I was really surprised that David Moyes allowed him to play the full 90 minutes, because we know that he has been out for a few weeks now, almost a month. He has been out for almost 1 month, and David Moyes up to play for the full 90 minutes. He did get a few opportunities. He could have won. He could have scored a hat-trick. He did get a few more opportunities. He could have scored a hat-trick. He missed a few big chances as well, but nevertheless, he's still up and scored 2 goals, 2 magnificent goals, and a beautiful header. So minutes played, he played a total of 90 minutes. He had 2 goals to his name. He had 6 shots, 2 on target, 4 off target. And I'm telling people, those shots, those off target was really, really close. The 2 on target was definitely the 2 goals. He had 0 shots blocked. He attempted 3 dribbles and completed all 3 of them at 100%. So he had a total of 40 touches throughout this game. Accurate passes. He completed 17 out of 25 accurate passes. We finishing the game with a 68% pass completion. He made 2 key passes. He did not no crosses, no long balls. So this is a factor where I love to look in. Now, he encountered in a lot of duels. In total, he encountered in 16 duels. Now, 7 aerial, 7 ground duels, and 9 aerial duels. Now, we know the CONCACAF, especially the Gold Cup, the football in the CONCACAF is very physical. It's all about pace and power. Now, we have the Mexico was a bit more technical. I would say that Michail Antonio will slot perfectly into the system, the CONCACAF system, the pace, the power, and the aggression, the physicality, the physique, the intensity, and the tenacity. If it's right in all that mold, as we all know. Ricardo said he has 9 goals and 5 assists in 22 games. Relatively good stats in a big league. But remember that he has been out, and some of those games that he has played actually appearances. So he has been out, so that's basically literally 14 goals and assists, 14 goal contribution in 22 games. That I consider as really, really good. So Shane Rodney said, good baller. yeah. A good quality baller, man. He suits the CONCACAF system. He suits the CONCACAF system. So, as I said, people, he encountered in a lot of duels, a lot of ground duels, 16 duels in all. 16 duels, people. 7 aerial duels, 7 aerial ground duels, and 9 aerial duels. And that goes to show that the level of intensity that he's playing with. Goes to show the level of intensity that he's playing with, people. So we're going to move over now. And so he lost possession 10 times and he committed 3 fouls. He was not fouled even once. So, and you know the rest is 0 block shots, all those clearances and stuff. But the key thing I want to take away from this game is that, people, he's just returning from an injury. He's just coming from an injury where he wasn't even. I knew that he was going to. I made more hint that he was going to play, but no one was expecting him to play the full 90 minutes. I personally was expecting. When he reached the 70-minute margin, like the 70 around that, I was like saying, why don't you pull Michail Antonio to reserve it? Because if you want to finish the season good, you need to reserve it. So what does this mean for the Reggae Boys? We know we want Michail Antonio for the Gold Cup because it is pivotal that we get him for the Gold Cup to play in the Gold Cup, because that would show that we can move on with these players. We need to get these players. We need to get these players in right away. So Warren said, big up Antonio, getting ready for the dance. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Getting ready for the dance. Simeon said, or assist. Did Lingard score or assist? No. Lingard did not for this one, people. Not for this one. As I said, he put in a solid performance. I would say Lingard danced. Lingard did dance. So let's see how well we can go for it. So as I said, people, we want Michail Antonio for the Gold Cup. We definitely need for a Gold Cup. So seeing him coming back right now means that there's a strong possibility that we can get him for the Gold Cup. We can move Michail Antonio, get him for the Gold Cup, and use this momentum to propel us into the Gold Cup. We know that the CONCACAF area of football is very, very aggressive, a physical football game as well. And it involves tenacity, intensity, and a bit of tactical ability as well. But what we see that Michail Antonio has all that in abundance: the physical attributes, the intensity, the ability to move around the pitch, the ability to bully the defenders. I saw him bullying those defenders. Towarski and Benny are physical. They are very, very huge defenders. 6'4", 6'5". These guys are like giants. And when I see Michail Antonio bodied these defenders, it means that this guy is not someone to play with. He's definitely not someone to play with. And I think that this is going to move into the. I think it's going to move into the right direction. That despite him coming from a injury, he looks physically ready. He looks physically fit. He looks up to pace and ready to go. He looks up to pace and ready to go and ready to take on these guys. Right. Warren Rips, a big up Warren, thank you for coming in. Big up Clive as well, Clive Walcott. This should give him a good enough chance to get in prime shape. This is a great start. I do agree. I definitely agree with that. Roy Richard said it's a good look. He's ready. I agree. He looks ready. For me, he looks really, really ready. And I'm hoping that we can use this momentum and propel us into the right direction. Propel us into the right direction in what we want to do. Onion Duran said for a big guy, he has great skills and can move past any defense. That is why he's so dangerous, very good in the air. And this guy will be the biggest player we have ever acquired from England. Who, the biggest player? It can be. But let's definitely see how let's see how that tallies up. We have to see how that tallies up, people, and how it will affect us moving forward. But for now, this is definitely Andy McNally, big up, thank you. Miss out on the hat-trick. Could have scored 4. Of course, he missed a few chances and he missed. We have to be fair, he missed some big chances, people. He did miss some big chances. We have to be honest with that. He did miss some big chances, so we have to look at that in a different perspective as well. Jeff Nicholson said, good addition for the boys. Roof is also a good addition. People, Kemar Roof scored a brace as well. Kemar Roof in the Scottish Derby, one of the biggest derby in world football, Celtic versus Rangers. And Kemar Roof, the Jamaican blood, scored a brace in that. I'm telling the people, he scored a brace. Also, the predicted the potential player to come in, which is John Clark, has also scored a brace over the weekend. So the Jamaicans are just blowing things away. They're killing it, people. They are definitely killing it. Let's see how much we can go further into the week. So, people, this is it for me. Thank you to everyone that tuned in. A lot of respect. Hopefully we can move through from this year, please, people. This has been Military Guna TV, and I am out. Why is this not closing?